video, I want to give you guys a simple trick to help you increase your open rates. Now, the strategy in this video is supposed to be part of a bigger case study, but I decided to separate it just to give you guys like a better understanding of how to apply this specific method. Okay, so first of all, why is open rate extremely important? Okay, so as marketers, you and I, right, what we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to be sending this traffic over here, right, to a capture page. Now, you guys already know that, right? So that's basically a capture page where this person here can put in the email here, and then you're going to be building your email list, right? This is what I teach, this is what I live by, and if you're watching this video as an insider member and you haven't been building your email list or you haven't started yet, I highly recommend this is the first thing you do after this video, right? Take advantage of our done for you system, or you can go out there and build your own system if you hit a different niche, but you must focus on building an email list, okay? But this part here, guys, is only the 50%, right? Sending traffic, building a system and all that, that's great. Now you have an email list, right? So here is where the money's at, okay? Because now you have this email list here, you need to send out emails to your leads, right? You need to send out emails to promote affiliate products to make money, to build trust, to tell your story, to give content, right? To build that relationship up, right? And these emails are pointless, right? So imagine this email here goes into the spam folder, okay? This email here is pointless if no one's going to read it. So there's no point going through this whole entire process of building an email list here just to send out an email to go to the spam folder. You're not going to make any money, right? You're not going to make any money at all. So what you want to do is you want to make sure your email goes into the inbox of your leads. So now your leads can actually open the email, read the email, click on the link, and this is where you can actually make money, okay? Now, of course, guys, this is just a simple strategy to increase open rates. There's actually a lot of factor that determines whether your emails goes into the spam folder or whether your emails goes into the inbox, okay? So keep in mind that this is just one simple strategy you can apply, right? And this is what I do every single time before I hit that send button, and I just want to share it with you, okay? So the best way for me to share this example is just by showing you what I did to a previous email I sent out last week, okay? So just give me 1 second to show you the email. Alright guys, so this is an email I sent out sometimes last week, and it's basically an update email, just sharing some updates and changes, and there's a little promotion as well. But the main thing about this email is that I want you to keep in mind that this is the HTML email, okay? Now if you're using GetResponse, which is the always one that I'm recommending, whatever you write here, guys, keep in mind that it is a HTML email, right? Now that is just a fancy word, fancy term, meaning that this email here is coded in a special way, okay? By that, you can literally just highlight stuff, you can bold stuff, you can underline stuff, and it requires coding for that to happen, okay? Now most email providers, when they receive this email, should be able to open this email, right? But there are some emails out there that can't open coded emails, and so that's why, tip number one, there's actually 3 things I want to share with you in this particular training video, right? Tip number one is whatever you write in your email here, you want to make sure you have a plain text version, okay? So after you finish writing emails here, you want to go to your plain text. Now this part here should be empty, okay? So what you want to do is just click on this button here, HTML to plain, and just click on close, and that's all you need to do, okay? This here, guys, will allow you to have a plain text version. In fact, let me give you what it looks like. If I don't have a plain text version here, go to close. If I check the spam score, you'll see the GetResponse will give me a warning that this message doesn't have a plain text version, okay? And this is a pretty bad thing because you don't want any kind of warning that's got to do with spam. So tip number one, guys, is after writing your email, you want to make sure you have a plain text version. And to do that, just click on plain text, HTML to plain, and just click on close, and you'll see there is a spam score. That part there is gone, okay? Now that's just tip number one. The main thing I want to walk you through in this case study is in this email here, right, there are some words that are purposely misspelled, okay? Now the reason why I do that is because I want to make sure that this doesn't trigger any kind of spam words that could trigger something that would land this email inside the spam box, okay? Now, for example, if I scroll down, you'll see here the word million, okay? I purposely italic so I can see it. This million actually has 3 L's, right? If I was to spell it correctly, get rid of 1 L there, get rid of 1 L there, so let me just say this million. You see here commission here has 3 S's, right? So let me get rid of S there, Sales has 3 S's as well. Let me get rid of 2 S's. And millions here also has 3 L's, right? So you can see I purposely misspelled these words. I think it has 4 L's, right? So now it has 2 L's. I purposely misspelled these words, guys, because if I was going to plain text, right, let's delete that. Oops. Get out of here. If I was going to plain text and go to HTML to plain, now it will take the correct spelling, but now when it goes to spam score, you will see that I have this warning, right? I should have this warning that says phrases like huge amounts of money, lots of money, etc., right? And if the spam score is 0.001, I personally don't like this warning right here. Anything that's got to do with huge amounts of money or lots of money, etc., I feel like this is more likely to trigger something that will make this email go into the spam box, okay? And that's why to fix this, guys, you just need to tweak a bit of your keywords. Now, I see marketers do this to the extreme, right, which is going to be the third tip. So this here is the main content. The main content here, guys, is every time you see this spam score here, just go back to your email, tweak a few keywords, and just keep testing it and keep checking the spam score until you get rid of this, right? So I got rid of this by just adding, a few L's in million, an extra S in commissions, an extra S in sales, and an extra L in millions again. Okay? And that got rid of this part, right? But what I want to do right now is go through the whole entire email and take it to the extreme, right? Just to give you guys a third tip of what you can do if you really want to over-optimize your email to make sure it doesn't go to the spam folder, okay? So what you can do is just go through the whole entire email, right? So let's say, for example, subscribe. Subscribe may actually trigger a word. So what you can do is you can just write something like follow, okay? Just to keep it like more friendlier. Okay, my team and I have gone back and forth with the site shut down members area. Posting a forum, bottom line is this, shut down, focus learn. I'm just looking for any words that may trigger a spam keyword, right? So the fan page, like, see first, following, update, upgrade, needs upgraded. Maybe upgraded requires trials to upgrade or to buy something. So lots of things off being fixed. So clearly, guys, I didn't really check the grammar or the sentences of this email, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? The main thing is send out email. Okay, lots of things off being fixed. Upgraded for your needs. So let's say, for example, here instead of upgraded, I'll be enhanced. For example, right? For your needs. I review all the things you update, publish inside fan page, inside case study. Inside a case study, that should be fine actually. Watches, strategy, gold. Maybe the word gold, right? The email provider ISP might trigger this as you're trying to sell gold investment, right? So what you can do in this case is instead of writing gold, you can just put a 0 there, for example. So now the email providers will see it says G0LD. So they don't know what this word is, but as a consumer, as a reader, they'll just see it's gold, just like that, simple. Okay. The point here is that the N5 numbers again here is we're going to add an extra L there, $1 million. What you can do is add an extra L there as well. That don't make sense, but when people read it, they just say, "Are we publishing $1 million project?" Right? So it's it doesn't actually affect the reading ability of the consumer. Right? So this episode would either scare you for success. Now success, of course, that's a main keyword. So you can just add an extra C there. So now this word it doesn't make sense anymore, but it doesn't affect your leads reading it. I'm reading mine again, million. So add an L there, dollar, add another L there. Game plan, extremely overwhelming and challenging. Challenge, life will never be the same again, I promise you that. Now this whole entire phrase here, your life will never be the same again, could trigger something. So instead of writing this, what you can do is you can over-optimize it again. I write this myself because I think it's fine, right? But I've seen some marketers that take every single sentence, every single word to the extreme to just, avoid this whole spam trigger altogether, okay? So your life will never be the same again. So you can just say something how, again, if you're going to say something like this, you can just write your life.
I get together with my brothers and sisters and we
never be the same again. So just never. So when you break it up like this, for example, right, the bots, if you want to call it like that, they don't really understand what this sentence means. But again, your readers will understand exactly what it means. Okay. So stay tuned. Soon, promotion. I want to slip in a promotion. That's a marketing keyword to add an M there, if you don't mind. Again, here add an S. right? Or you can just add an I. Now basically the whole point is you want to make sure that they can't pick up the word, right? Tycoon, lowest price. So lowest price here could trigger something, right? It sounds like it's on sale, it sounds like you're marketing something. So what you can do is, add an E there. Actually that might affect the reading. So lowest, just add an S there, and price, you just want to add another I there, for example, right? Possible here. Here's what it does. Step-by-step affiliate. The word affiliate might affect something, so you might want to add in triple F. Generate, free, the word free, so just add in another E, so it's free. Viral traffic on sales of autopilot. So for autopilot, you can just do something like autopilot, right? So now they can only see the word pilot, they don't know what this word means, okay? 24/7. Sounds hard, but customers are getting results. Recursive expert, sold millions, again here you just want to add another L. Help thousands, so on and so forth. You guys get the point, okay? Massive discounted price. So here, of course, you can add an S there. Discounted, that's a marketing keyword, so what you can do is add another I here, and price, right? So that's pretty much it, okay? So now I want to go to plain text, go to HTML to plain, right? Close, and go to spam score. Again, because I did some changes to the email, you won't see that warning anymore, okay? Now, as you guys know, at the start of this video, I didn't change this much. I only changed the words millions, sales, and commissions, right? And that fixed this spam score trigger right there, right? But again, you want to make sure that you over-optimize your email if you have to. Just make sure that you don't see that message about phrases of lots of money, okay? And after that, you can go to the next step, and you can send out your email as well, okay? That is pretty much the main thing I want to talk about in this video. As I said, it's supposed to be part of a big case study, but I want to separate it just to emphasize the fact that when you're writing emails, you have to have one, a plain text version, okay? Two, you want to make sure you check the spam score to see what you can or what you can't do, okay? And three, you want to optimize your email to make sure that you don't have those spam trigger keywords, just to increase the chances of emails landing in your inbox. So hopefully this case study makes sense, and I'll see you in the next one.